Hey everyone, and welcome to Multiplying Polynomials. So this is relatively straightforward. Our directions say in order to multiply polynomials, just use distribution. And then remember to add the exponents when we multiply, okay? So let's just go right ahead and jump on in it. All right, so for example A, we are going to take this first number right here, sorry my hand was in the way, and we're going to multiply it to everything that is inside the parentheses. So we're going to start with 4 times 5x squared. So since 4 is just a number, we're going to multiply 4 times 5, which is going to give us 20. And then we're going to bring down the x squared. Okay? And then we are going to multiply the 4 times the 2. And that is going to give us 8. And that's our answer. Pretty simple, right? Oh, don't worry. It gets harder. But it's manageable. Okay. So now, let's take a look at B. So if you notice, this time we have 6x outside of our parentheses. So we're going to multiply our 6x times everything inside of the parentheses. And it's going to be 6x times 3x to the 4th. So start out with multiplying the numbers. 6 times 3 is going to give us 18. And then we have our x, so we're going to put an x. And then up here, it says to add our exponents. So don't forget that there's the secret 1. Okay, so then 1 plus 4 will give us 5. Okay. All right, let's try it again. So we're going to have 6x times negative 8x squared. 6 times negative 8 will give us negative 48. And then we're going to have an x. Add your exponents. 1 plus 3. Wow, sorry, 1 plus 2 will give us 3. And then we are going to have 6x times 2. 6 times 2 will give us 12x. Alrighty. And we're in standard form, so we're done with that one. Okay? And if you guys are not wonderful at multiplying, like 6 times 3, 18, 6 times negative 8, negative 48, use a calculator. Again, there is no shame in using a calculator. Alrighty. So now let's try C. We're going to have negative 2x times the parentheses, okay? So negative 2x times 2x squared. Okay, so negative 2 times 2 is going to give us that negative 4. And then we're going to have an x and add your exponents. So same deal here. This one has a secret 1. 1 plus 2 gives us 3. And then negative 2x times negative 5x. Negative 2 times negative 5. Positive 10. And then 1x, and hey look, 1x will give us x squared. And then finally, negative 2x times 1. And remember, anything times 1 is itself, so this is just going to be negative 2x. And our directions did say to make sure that we're putting these in standard form, but they've all been in standard form. We have not had to worry about that. So we're doing good so far. Okay? Alrighty. Now we're going to step it up a notch. Okay? Here, whoops, that is not looking straight at all. There we go. I'm just going to do this real quick. There we go. So now we have 2 parentheses. But the same kind of deal is going to apply, okay? We're going to multiply each piece in our parentheses to the other pieces. in the parentheses, okay? So I like to draw kind of a rainbow. So we're going to do x times x, okay? And remember, your x's have the little ones. So add your exponents, and that's going to be x squared, okay? And then we're going to do x times 4, okay? And that is going to be 4, whoops, I'm sorry, that's a negative. Negative 4x. This is going to be my negative sign. I'm sorry, guys. And then we have multiplied this x times everything inside these parentheses. So I'm going to move on to the next number, which is 2. And we're going to do 2 times x, which will give us positive 2x. And then 2 times negative 4 will give us negative 8. Okay? So now, this is not in standard form because we can still simplify these two pieces because they are like terms. So we can rewrite the x squared, and then we're going to add the negative 4x and the 2x to give us negative 2x, and then bring down the negative 8. And that's our answer. Okay? So always when you multiply two parentheses, you're going to have to simplify something inside of it. And it will typically be the two pieces in the middle. Alrighty? So let's take a look at B. B is a little bit longer, but that's okay. We can do it. Okay. So we're going to do 2x times this negative 2x cubed. Also, make sure you're not multiplying within the same parentheses because this is an addition sign, okay? Because there's nothing in between these parentheses, that's when we multiply, okay? So 2x times negative 2x cubed. We're going to do 2 times negative 2 to give us negative 4. And then count your x's. You have 3 over here and 1 here, so it's going to be x to the 4th. Alright. And then we have 2x times 3x. So 2 times 3 will give us 6. And then we're going to count our x's, 1, 2. So x squared. And then 2x times the last thing in this parentheses, negative 5. 2 times negative 5 will give us negative 10. Count your x's, there's just the 1. So x. Okay? Not quite done, because now we've multiplied this 2x times everything in this parentheses. Now we have to do the same with this 2. So 2 times negative 2x cubed will give us negative 4x cubed. 2 times 3x. 2 times 3 will give us 6. Count your x's. And then finally, 2 times 5. 2 times negative 5, excuse me, will give us negative 10. Lovely. And so now we need to see if we have any like terms and combine them. Negative 4x to the 4th. So I need an x and a 4. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. 6x squared. So I need an x and a 2. Nope, 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 nope. Negative 10x. So I just need a single x. Nope. There's one. Cool. So we got some like terms right here. And then negative 4x cubed, nope, and negative 10, nope. So we only have one thing to bring down this time and combine. So to have negative 4x to the fourth plus 6x squared. And then what is negative 10 plus 6? It's going to be negative 4x minus 4x cubed minus 10. Awesome. Now we have one more step. Is this in standard form? Not quite. Because remember, to be in standard form, we have to be simplified, which this is, but then our exponents have to be in order from largest to smallest. So we have 4, 2, 1, 3, 0. So we got to move this one. Alrighty, so let's do it. So negative 4x to the fourth is your largest one. And then negative 4x to the third, then plus 6x squared minus 4x, and then minus 10 is your last one. And that's your answer. Goodness, that was a long one, huh? But you guys did great. So take a minute, make sure you understand how that was done, and then we're going to move on to C. Okay, C looks a little bit different, okay? So when you have x minus 3 squared, this means that we need to rewrite our problem as x minus 3 times x minus 3. And then we can distribute just like we did in problem A. Okay? So let's do it. X times x, count your x's, and we'll have x squared. X times negative 3, negative 3x. Negative 3 times x will give us negative 3x. And then negative 3 times negative 3 will give us positive 9. Combine your like terms. This does not have a like term, but these do. Okay? So we can rewrite x squared. Negative 3x minus 3x will give us negative 6x. And then bring down our plus 9. And that's our answer. Cool. Doing okay? All right. Awesome. So now, let's take a look at D. So I just want you to look at it for a moment, and then I want you to notice something very important. We have our first parentheses, and then we have an addition sign, and then we have 3 multiplied by all of this, okay? So remember your order of operations. Please, let's see, PEMDAS is, I believe, what you guys have been using. So, the P stands for parentheses. Make sure that there's nothing inside of your parentheses that you can do, which we can't. E is for exponents. There are exponents, but we can't do anything with them. And then M is for multiply. So if you can multiply something, then you need to do it. And we can multiply this 3 times everything inside the parentheses. And that's why we have to do that first. So we are just going to copy down our first parentheses. And our plus sign. And then I'd probably do another parentheses. Okay, just leave it open because we're going to put what we multiply inside that parentheses. Okay, so let's get started. Let's do 3 times x cubed. It's going to give us 3x cubed. All right, and then 3 times 2x squared will give us 6x squared. I should have left myself more space for my rainbows, but that's okay. And then 3 times 6 will give us 18. Alrighty, so now we can combine our like terms because remember, this is an addition sign. Okay, let me change this parentheses to black. There we go. So our like term for x cubed is 3x cubed. So just add them to get 4x cubed. Sorry, I forgot about my lines that I do. And then we have 2x squared and 6x squared to give us 8x squared. Because remember, we're adding. Our negative x doesn't have anything, so we're just going to bring that down. And our 18 also does not have a like term, so we're just going to bring that down. Make sure that it's in standard form, which it is, and that's your answer. Alrighty, if you are still a little shaky on this, I would pause the video and maybe rewatch some of them. Okay, and then I want you to practice A by yourself and see if you get the same answer that I do. I show you exactly how to do it, but I don't want you to watch the video while you're doing it. I want you to try it by yourself and then rewatch the video to see if you get the same answer. Okay? Alrighty. And when you're ready, restart this video because we're going to move on to area. Alrighty, welcome back guys. Hopefully you took a moment to refresh yourself and really understand how to multiply polynomials. Okay, so now we're going to focus on area. We have rectangles, we need to find the area. So, in order to find area, we need a very important formula. Area, and you do need to memorize this, is length times width. Okay? So for a rectangle, your length is going to be side length, and this is going to be your width. So we just need to multiply these two pieces together. And the best way to do that is to put them in parentheses. So we're going to have 2x minus 3 times 4x plus 1. Okay? And we're going to multiply it just like we were with all the others. Alright, so I'm going to have 2x times 4x. 2 times 4 will give me 8. And then count your x's. 1, 2. So that gives us x squared. And then 2x times 1 will leave us with 2x. Negative 3 times 4x give us negative 12x. and then negative 3 times 1 will leave us with negative 3. Make sure you notice that you do have like terms that you need to combine. So bring down your 8x squared. 2x minus 12x will give you negative 10x. And then bring down your negative 3. And that's your answer. Cool. And then last problem. I know, super exciting. Everybody loves the last problem. It means we're almost done. Okay. So same thing. This is going to be your length and your width. Really and truly, it does not matter which one you say is your length and your width, but you do have to multiply them whenever they say find the area. So I'm going to write them in their parentheses. And now we get to multiply. Negative 2x times 5x. Negative 2 times 5 will give me negative 10. And count your x's. 1, 2. Negative 2x times negative 1. Remember, negative negative makes a positive. So it's going to be positive 2. Count your x's. There's only 1. And then, next number, 5 times 5x. 5 times 5 will give me 25x. And then, 5 times negative 1 give me negative 5. Don't forget to combine your like terms. So you are going to bring down your negative 10x squared. 2x plus 25x will give you 27x. And then bring down your negative 5. And that's your answer. Good job, guys. You have just learned how to multiply polynomials. This is going to come up a lot in our math class, multiplying polynomials. So if you did not understand any part of this, please rewatch the video, look at your notes, try the practice problems on our notes, and if you don't get the answer trying it by yourself, rewatch the video, okay? That's what it's here for.